Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corey with Current Angling. Today I'm about to jump on the water here on the Wando. The clarity is pretty awesome and it's going to be a high tide. I've got a bag full of Z-Man Prawn StarZ. Everything from 5-inch down to 2.5, a bunch of new lures including that 2.5, a 3-inch lure and a loose body. Lots of colors. Let me show you. I've got a bunch of different options. All I'm going to be throwing today are these Prawn StarZ. This is the Toadfish Throwback Revival Rod. I'm gonna be throwing the loose body. I'm probably gonna go with natural shrimp loose body on a ZWG hook on that rod, and on the Toadfish Flats Bastard. This thing is known for being able to throw very light baits far. I'm gonna throw this 2.5-inch 1/16 Prawn Star. This thing should work really well on that. So I'm gonna have a lighter, more finesse option, and then I'm gonna have a weedless option. And that's what I'm gonna be going with here in the very beginning. I'm gonna get these rigged up, get on the kayak, and get out of here. We're gonna go head off to some grasslands, some different areas where I can get up tight and shallow, probably find them up on the flats. So let's get after it. This is October, should be a beautiful day. Welcome to Current Angling, let's go fishing. So we've been putting this little Prawn Star, the 2.5, to work, catching lots of trout. Maybe a little early, but I'm looking forward to trying to find some redfish in this high tide flat. And it's gonna be a perfect weapon is gonna be that loose body Prawn Star with the ZWG hook. That hook point fitting perfectly inside of that body. Balances really well, and it has a slow rate of fall. Let's go ahead and get up in these flats and see if we can find one. Here goes. I've got some fish right here in front of me. I'm gonna cast it far in this grass. Let it sit for a second. Probably a really far cast right there. I'm just gonna let that sit. Okay. Try that cast again. I need to aim a little bit more to the right because this wind is ripping. There we go. I think I scared a fish maybe. I'm just gonna let it sit there for a second. And I'm slowly gonna reel it in. Right there. Perfect throw. All right, that's where I want to be. I'm just gonna take it slow. But they're just gonna eat that. Feel some tension. Is that a fish? Yeah, I got one. Yeah, it just slurped it. I'm gonna try and get in there now. There's a bunch of fish, probably scattering all over the place. Look at him. He's the one pushing out there and I'm the one pushing in. I've got to back up now. His instinct is to go to deeper water, which is great for me if I can get out of here. Pull this guy in. Nice fish. Guess I'll net it. There it is, swam into my net. All right, I got it on the Flats Bastard, ultra light rod, super small lure, finesse enough to go and grab those maybe pressured fish, I don't know, but that was phenomenal. So excited. I'm gonna keep him in my net for a minute. That 2.5-inch natural looking white shrimp in this clear, cool October water is just freaking perfect. Now I was throwing the weedless option, but maybe just because it was a larger profile, that 3.5-inch, they didn't want it. Let it get its wind here, and then it kicks out right into the depths. So much fun. All right, so the water clarity is so good. Find something that's this white shrimp. It's kind of clear, a little bit blue on top. 3.5-inch loose body right there. And I had a lot of luck with that color in the small version this morning, so I'm gonna change over the loose body. What's really nice about this is I don't even have to, and that upper keeper is great. I don't even have to change out the hook. I don't have to retie anything. I'm just going to change the body. Makes it super easy and convenient to do so with these ZWG hooks. Perfect little cavity here for the hook point to be buried. Look at that. Couldn't get much better than that right there. So now I just switched out my lure color. I think that if you only have a rod or maybe 2 rods and you want to be able to change colors quickly, get a couple different packs of loose body, get some like trout eye hooks, and then get some ZWG or Texas eye hooks. And it's going to give you a lot of versatility on the water with just a few purchases. Lizardfish. Lizardfish killer out here. I've got a nice flow here. The main creek channel goes that way, so that's the depth. But right now on this tide, there's enough of an overflow that it's going over this little berm here, so there might be some trout hanging out on this side. Well, I think something just grabbed it like a needlefish. Needlefish are vicious, and they're sitting right there waiting for things to come over this current, and they're just chewing on it. These needlefish are crazy. What is this? Needlefish and lizardfish. All right. They look threatening, but they're not. Oh, this flounder just came up and ate it right next to the boat. I wish that was on camera. I'm trying to conserve my battery, but it was just right here, and I saw it take it. And I slowed down and put it back in the water, and it grabbed it. It's not quite legal, but that was cool. All right, that completes the slam on the Prawn StarZ. This thing ate right at the side of the boat, which is awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on film. So let's let this fish go, but it's awesome to catch all 3 species: redfish, trout, and flounder. This wind is pushing me off the X every time I, oh, right there. So aggressive. And this isn't even the small one. This is the 3.5 incher. And these lizard fish are still attacking it. Ooh. Look, it twists like an alligator. I'm sure you've noticed by the way I fish that I don't sit in one place. I'm constantly searching. I'm constantly hunting. And I think that's kind of a crossover because I've done so much big game hunting and guiding that I really don't have the patience to just sit in one spot, you know, continuously observing the situation, the current, the change of tide and weather, looking for different spots, but not hanging in one spot for very long. Ooh, I've got big fish, two redfish right here. Right on the bank, just cruising. Really big fish, really big fish. I'm trying to get in front of them right here. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Loosen my drag a little bit. One. Keep them away from that dock. Tighten it a little bit here. Look at him. Oh gosh, it's a big fish. Ooh. Stay out of there. Really sweet redfish here. He's coming towards me now. I'm gonna scoop him. It's strange, it's like he just gave up. It's like casting that guy too. Check it. Oh yes. Alright, so I mean, I've got him here in the net and I'm just swimming him around a little bit, making sure he has a ton of energy because that was probably a really exhausting fight for him. Let's get a good release on it. I guess he was ready. That was awesome. Alright, I'm not sure if my audio is working through my mic or not, but let's see if we can keep catching some fish. With these redfish on it. Yeah! 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 Look at that. Just came out and smacked it right on the edge of that grass. Oh yeah. This one's not even fighting. I'm just gonna scoop it up. He's going under the kayak. I guess he's fighting now. That's exactly where it was. I am not moving that lure. It's just perfectly displayed right there, like it was swimming away from him and he came up behind it. WG has that gap in it, so it just really has a perfect little purchase in his mouth. Awesome. Beautiful, healthy fish. Kicking right out. Alright, so I really quickly just wanted to wrap up my experience with those Z-Man Prawn StarZ. I've been throwing them all year, and now that Z-Man came out with those different sizes, I didn't throw the 3-inch, but I threw the 2.5, and I threw the 3.5-inch loose body, and both of them caught tons of fish. I don't know why you would get a different shrimp lure with all of the color options and all of the rigging options. Alright, well, thanks for watching. These conditions weren't the most ideal, it being sunny, high tide, and also super windy, but we still got it done, catching our inshore slam with style, some really nice fish, including those big redfish. Make sure you go check out my last video here where I went hunting with some buddies in Wyoming, and I'll see you on the water.